Good morning. It is Saturday, the 28th of June. Just going to spend a little time on the All Ordinaries. I'll just zoom that in a little bit. There's been a bit of commentary around the place, as there always is, with different people saying different things. If the market's going to go up strongly, we're in a bull market. This is just a pause in an ongoing bull market, or the market is going to come down. There are various technical indicators which suggest weakness. It's going to go up, it's going to go down. 50% of those people are going to be right. Which 50%? Take your pick. Personally, I don't listen to that stuff and don't let it take any bearing on how I perceive the market. The market is what it is. What I need to do is to have a strategy for if it goes down and a strategy for if it goes up. If we just put this into perspective a little bit and go back, let's go back a long way. That's 20 odd years there. And you can, that's obviously there is the GFC, and you can see the recovery since then. The big green arrows are the fourth time frame turning points, and you can see it has been steadily and consistently up since back in August. What's that, 3 years ago? Zoom it in a little bit so we get a little clearer on that. So the fourth time frame, which really for most people is the time frame that we're looking at, we have got the highs getting consistently higher, the big red arrows, and we have the lows getting consistently higher, the big green arrows, except for this one here. However, you notice in that one, we still didn't get a change of trend, because a change of trend requires both a lower low and a lower high. We got the lower low, we did not get the lower high. It was clearly a higher high. It was a sign of weakness, but basically the market overcame it. So in the big picture, we are in a very clear fourth time frame uptrend. So if you want to have a view as to which levels are really significant, it's nothing in here where the froth and bubble is going on at the moment. It's here in this fourth time frame low, which is just around 5,000, and here, which is the fourth time frame high, which is around 5,500. And currently we are well in between those two. So if we just zoom in a little closer now and have a look at what's been happening more recently. So there's your fourth time frame low at the actual level is about 5,040, and there's your fourth time frame high where the level is 5,530. As I say, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? I don't know, and I don't think anybody else does. And anyone who says they do know, as I say, is going to be right 50% of the time. If you do look at now, if we're going on to the third time frame, it is noticeable that the third time frame turning point lows have really started to flatten out. There is next to nothing. I think there's about a point between these two here. There might be 20 or 30 points between this one, and maybe 50 points between that one and that one. So, but if you compare that to what was happening back here in the rises, it's really flattened out. So what that really says is that the buyers are not so keen to bid the price up, and you can see in this last third time frame turning point high, the sellers have been more keen to come down and meet the buyers. So there has been a slight change in the confidence in the market in this area here, very definitely, but is it threatening either the uptrend? Not yet. If anything, it's more looking like it may continue that uptrend if it exceeds this red arrow here. Various of the indicators that technical analysts trot out to prove their point of that they know which way it's going. Well, again, they're going to be right half the time, and they'll tell you all about the times that they're right, and they won't tell you about the times that they're not. The only technical indicator that I've ever really found useful for this kind of thing is the on-balance volume, which I've got on the bottom here, and I've marked some short and medium term changes in the trend of that. But if you look at the long term trend of it, which is this line here, That's going back 5 years. It's very clearly up and up all the way. So is the market in the fourth time frame going up? Yes. Is it slightly weaker and in a shallow downtrend in the third time frame? Yes. Do we need to worry about it at the moment? I don't think so. Do we know what levels will signify a change? Yes, we do. It's this one around 5,000 and this one around 5,500. Where is the next significant resistance level? Well, if we go back, we can see it was around here, which, funnily enough, once again is near that round number of 6,000. So we have 5,000 support, maybe a 6,000 resistance. We're currently sitting in the middle of that. And as I say, I'm not panicking, but I'm being prepared. Hope that's helpful.